Okay, well, it looks like we have a breakout player alert. Let's go ahead and check that out. Gabriel Davis. Get Gabriel Davis 2 touchdowns or 100 plus yards rushing receiving. Now, I don't necessarily have to get Gabriel Davis this goal, simply because this is our last season of our rebuild. And we also have Deontay Harris, who's currently injured, but he'll be back in 2 weeks. He's actually way better than Gabriel Davis anyways, and he's a superstar. So I don't necessarily need to upgrade Gabriel Davis in this fashion, but I think I'll try to do it anyways. Let's go ahead and do our training. I'm going to apologize if you guys hear me rudely slurping, because I have my morning coffee with me here, which I can't go without. So if you hear me drinking, if you hear some noises, I apologize. But I got to have my morning coffee. Okay, 90 Los Angeles Rams, 90 overall versus the 82 overall Arizona Cardinals. Let's go ahead and get right into it. They had some good players. They got some good players on that Arizona Cardinals defense. Let's see what we can do.
Today, from SoFi Stadium in Inglewood, California, it's Week 10 of the NFL on EA Sports. We'll see Jared Goff and the Los Angeles Rams taking on Kyler Murray and the Arizona Cardinals.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Today, it's an NFC West battle between the Arizona Cardinals and the Los Angeles Rams.
Okay, so looks like last week, Christian Kirk went for that 213 at a touch. Holy.
With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this.
I can pretty much guarantee he's not going to be doing that today.
Two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. The Cardinals now getting set to go offensively, and it'll be the dual-threat quarterback Kyler Murray leading the way.
And you've got to think that they've got to be feeling pretty fresh.
Kyler always gives me trouble in like the first quarter because he runs around a ton.
Rest up a little bit, heal some of those aches and pains, and excited about playing again. That really rekindles things a little bit. I want to see how they come out and establish themselves here early.
And that bye week coming right where they want it, in the middle of the schedule. On first and 10. Here's Murray.
Oh, I almost got him the first play.
Incomplete.
So much for the best laid plans and best design plays. That was good coverage along the sidelines. No place for that one to get in there. It sails incomplete.
So after the
Come on, defense.
second and 10 from the 22.
Let's get after him.
Throwing again. Murray. That's going to be caught by Kirk. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down. This defense looking for an early stop. This is 3rd down and 6. Now Murray.
Oh, get him.
Down
Yes.
he goes on the pressure.
Attaboy. Is that Price? Oh, yeah.
These sacks are really piling up. Last week, it was a half dozen sacks. And here's one on the opening drive.
And it has the potential to be what we call a gap.
Oh, yeah.
A game-altering play. Because, let's face it, you just mentioned 6 sacks last week. Now, if you're an offense and you saw that on tape, you got to think to yourself, maybe I bring people in, keep them in, and try and protect my quarterback.
I'm so glad we got to him before he got that football away.
And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. And a fair catch taken here right at about the 40-yard line. 37 yards on the punt.
It's a horrible punt.
And the Rams will go on offense here with a 1st and 10. So out come the Rams now for their first possession. They'll be led out
Goff,
by the first
28
overall
touchdowns,
selection
2
of the
interceptions.
2016 draft. From Cal, it's Jared Goff.
You enjoyed watching that game tape, didn't you?
Yeah,
Last week's
it was
game.
good. 4 touchdowns, 1 pick.
Now, you were a little upset about the pick. I didn't know if you would play him this week or not if you were the head coach.
Hey, they got the win.
You got the win, so you're going to give him another chance?
Give him another shot.
All right, I think the ratio is pretty good. He'll try and eliminate the interception, but he wants to keep that hot streak going, throwing touchdown passes.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Well, that interception was completely... I should not have thrown that ball because the game was over. It was like 2 seconds left. I was just trying to get greedy. And I threw the interception.
20-point score. You give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace. Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise.
Looks like we're going to have Cup in the slot here in ISO man coverage.
Slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
Goff throwing complete to Cup and brought down.
Easy money.
To get it to their 30-yard
Easy money.
line. 16 yards is the pickup there, and a 1st down for L.A.
I don't care who you put on him, he's going to be a handful in one-on-one throws.
Yeah, right now you're right. They're in man-to-man. Maybe needs some.
Looks like they're in cover
help.
3 right now.
That'd be a good idea. Double team him somehow. I'm going to have to make someone else beat me rather than let him shred my defense.
Oh, yeah.
And he's tackled a yard short.
I love that zone weak right there.
He was well over 100 yards last week. He told us this week, a little ambitious, said he wants to hit that 200 mark. We'll see.
Makes sense, though, doesn't it? Have we ever run into a running back that had a great game the week before that didn't think that's just going to naturally continue? Just make sure.
I think Davidson had like 170 yards last week. I broke off like a 75-yard run.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
Ooh, this is tricky.
From the red zone now, Goff. That'll be caught by Cup. And he will be
I thought they were in man. I thought the tight end was in man coverage on Chandler Jones, but he wasn't.
1st and goal.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field, and here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
And that'll get him halfway there as he takes it from the 6 to the 3-yard line. So the ball position now.
Okay, I think they're in man.
2nd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. They're able to get a couple here, but won't get across the plane as they stop him right around the 1.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it?
I'm going to run right up the middle. There's nobody over the center. That's where I'm going to run.
They'll look to
Too easy.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Cam Akers, his 14th touchdown now on the year. And the Rams are going to take a 1st quarter lead. One of the keys to their long winning streak has been scoring first. An ideal drive right there, getting the first 6 points of the ball game.
Do you go back to our meeting with the offensive coordinator? Remember what he told us?
Absolutely.
With some teams, I script to probe in the early part of the game. Other teams, I script to attack. They've been in attack mode for these ball games and continue that in this one.
The extra point splits the uprights, and it's now a 7-0 game.
All right, off to a good start. Force a 3 and out. Go right down and score. Let's go ahead and keep that momentum.
First down, Murray. And that one complete to Keene, the tight end. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
8 yards.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit.
They have DeAndre Swift. That's a good signing by them. That's a good fit.
The 37 on 1st and 10.
4 yards. First down, Arizona.
First down, and they go with Swift again. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and it'll be 2nd and very short.
46-yard line.
Bart, I remember a coaching friend of mine used to tell his running backs before games, make sure you run and jog with your offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking when those big behemoths start to create space for you.
Yes. Jalen Ramsey got in there in the middle of the defense.
Nice explosive run.
That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd
Yes.
down.
I cannot tell you how much I love Jalen Ramsey.
One of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Murray to throw on 3rd and 1.
Ah.
And able to find Kirk
I thought they might run
complete.
out of that formation,
And he
but they
will
didn't.
have the first down as he gets this to the 47.
Christian Kirk.
Murray hooking up with Kirk for an Arizona first down.
First down, Cardinals.
Got to say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see him really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the first down.
High
A
form.
minimal gain as we tick down inside of a minute remaining in the opening quarter. On 2nd down,
There we
Swift.
go.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
No gain on the play.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
Okay, 3rd and
There's
long.
play number 7 on the drive. This
We
is
don't want to
3rd
let
and
Kyler
7.
pick. He hasn't been running around at all. Usually in the first quarter, he runs around a ton.
From the gun, Murray. And
Oh.
looking for Kirk, but this pass is intercepted.
Oh, baby.
Picked off at the 36. And he will be brought down, but he's
Let's
got
go.
the interception on the final play of this first quarter. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Cardinals, nothing.
Well done. Well done. 2 drives for the Cardinals. No points.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the number 1 seed.
And that's a great spot to be in, but I love the phrase, if it ended today. And I'll guarantee you, that's what they've discussed in their locker room, in their meeting rooms. Yeah, we know where we'd be if it ended today, but we also know it's not ending today.
Right.
So they've got to continue to play the type of ball that put them in the spot where they're number 1 in their conference.
Throwing again on 2nd.
Oh, man, I had Jefferson open.
Under pressure, and he will go
Damn it.
down. Sacked back at the 46. Eddie Goldman with
Sugar.
a sack. Tell you what, he did
Sugar.
not have much time there to
Oh, they're in
stay
the same
field
defense
before he was
again?
ducking and covering.
Did it appear to you, as it did to me, that the defensive front won their play really quickly? Meaning the guys in front of them had almost no chance to block them.
They did the overload blitz again.
It's a gain of 11 and a first down L.A.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
On first down.
Look at the blocking.
Davidson.
Look at the blocking.
5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
He's brought down.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage.
Dude, what was that? What was that throw?
And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line.
He threw the ball like 5 yards behind him. Look at that.
A few too many bodies in there got picked.
That's a normal
I was trying to throw it to the outside.
No matter how hard you try and spread the field sometimes, there's always going to be a traffic jam, it feels like, towards the middle. And if there's any type of a missed throw or maybe the ball's tipped or just too many bodies in the area.
That's unfortunate. The first time that I try that play, I never run that play.
Able to get 7 on that first down.
The first time I try it, I throw an interception on it.
They run out of the gun with Swift. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
Man,
so many teams want
that's
to throw
not good.
the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football in that situation. That's almost a tendency breaker.
Eluding the pressure right. He'll run it. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down. The last drive, remember, similar situation. He forced a ball into coverage through the pick. He learned better there.
Yeah, similar to a golfer that's confronted with a shot that you just can't make. Sometimes you have to take your medicine, as they say, right? Just pull it down, take off, and go. Don't make something worse than what it was.
On 1st and 10, it's Swift. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen?
Not good, not good. I was in position to go up 2 scores.
His own space and break a tackle along the way.
Not good.
Throwing on 2nd and 3. Murray, open man is Kirk, complete. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. He'll find Swift out of the backfield. That catch good for only a couple. This drive, it's been a good mix. 3 passing plays, 3 runs, hitting on all 3 of those passes, and the last one putting him in the red zone.
So wouldn't you think play action right here? Because you've got the ability and had the ability to run it and throw it. Go play action and take your shot at the end zone.
He'll end up getting 5
Not good.
But now they're looking at 3rd down.
Now, how about that play? He took a possible negative and turned it into positive yardage and slid down to avoid taking a big shot. Excellent job getting down and avoiding the big hit.
Murray going to try to throw on 3rd down. Escaping the pressure right. He can run for it, and he will. And he'll be brought down, but a tip of the
Oh, Kyler making plays in the red zone, huh?
First down. The gain of 5 that time gives him the conversion and makes it 1st and
Goal line normal.
Now that's disappointing for the defense. They had the advantage, had excellent coverage all over the field, but they let him get away, scramble, and pick up a first down and inside the 5-yard line.
And this one will wind up with him losing.
That's a 3-yard loss.
Back to the 4-yard line. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets him back now for 2nd down.
This defense is really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense got to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
Oh, yeah. Go. Dude, Newberry's got speed. He's a safety that I converted to linebacker. Go.
30, 20,
take off your helmet and give me a kiss next time.
Oh, Newberry, yes. Look at him. Look at that. And he's got speed, too. This dude is literally a safety. Or, I'm sorry. He's a linebacker that I converted to a safety. Or no. I can't remember what he is. He's a hybrid player. He's either a safety or a linebacker that I converted. And he's got like 90 speed. What a play. What a play when we are on the brink of giving up a score. Newberry. Hell yes.
Murray trying again after the pick-6. The open man here, Renfro.
And he was not going to be caught either.
This to the 29, a gain of 4. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down. He's going to find and complete it to Renfro.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage.
I mean, Kyler threw it right at him.
But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A gain of 10, first down, Arizona.
Nice throw.
Throw right side is going to be caught by Kirk. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. Another first down as he went right back to the same well, this time for 17 yards.
Okay, the only reason they threw that pass is because my defense was in the middle of a shift when he hiked it.
With a tick under a minute to go before half. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another first and 10.
Yeah, it's finding its legs now.
Again, they'll throw with Murray. That's complete.
Nice tackle. Well done.
Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their second, as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10. Steps away to his left. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run.
That was an excellent job of recognizing the situation. His first read wasn't there. Heck, his second read wasn't there. But he bought himself a little extra time scrambling out of the pocket, got to the sticks, and picked up the first down.
That's complete right around the 8. And he'll be brought down.
I think I might actually start calling timeouts. I'm just going to assume that they're going to score a touchdown, and I will leave enough time for myself to retaliate.
3 with the ball sitting on the 5. To throw, it's Murray. And
yep.
Hopkins has got it.
He got it, of course.
Touchdown, Arizona.
So now at least I have time to go the other way.
Second touchdown on the season, and the Cardinals draw a bit closer. The way this one was going, you just got the sense they needed something before half. They've at least got something on the board now. Still trailing, but a good sign.
That takes me back to our preseason tour of NFL camps. You remember we talked with that one coach who said his emphasis this year was scoring in the last 2 minutes of a half, heading into the locker room. This hits it right there. Take that momentum, take that good feeling, and take it to the locker room, regroup, and start over. They got it here.
They did indeed, and a lot of football, full half to be played. Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. And that one makes it 14-7. So a nice drive put together there. They go 75 yards in 9 plays. And it winds up at a touchdown for Arizona. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And able to get this out to the 25.
All right, so we have a good 30 seconds to, I think we can get a field goal at least.
The Rams offense now making their way out to take over. You're under a minute to go here in the half. Field position not really in your favor, but still time to try and move the ball and get in field goal range.
Yeah, you got the lead.
Okay, I think they're in cover 1.
Let's go ahead and try and increase it. But at the same time, I don't like the odds. I don't like where they are on the field. Got the lead. They've done well in the first half. Don't mess it up and go into halftime looking at each other wondering what if.
Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second, as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. One play has them
okay, now they're in zone.
Already, and another 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Goff. Over the middle, it's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. The Rams going to be forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half.
Let's try this.
Back-to-back good plays have
Yep, they're in man.
On first down.
Let's do a corner route here.
A shotgun snap for Goff. Complete. Jefferson to target.
Okay, spike it, spike it.
And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. 18
Okay,
yards on each of the last 2 plays, and they're picking up
we got a
big
field goal
chunks
opportunity,
now.
boys.
So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. It'll be a 47-yard attempt
Oh,
from
no!
the Tash.
That's horrible.
And he missed it. It's no good. And this score will stay.
I've never missed a field goal so bad.
So we
Oh,
reach
man.
halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard.
That was ugly.
As we send you to our EA studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Brandon, thank you very much. More from you two in a minute.
And now due to a pair of
Okay,
time
well.
constraints, we fast forward to the beginning of the second half.
Let's do it again.
The Rams gonna get the
I got too
football
nervous. I
first here,
totally
and they
timed
look
that
to build
incorrectly.
on their lead as the second half gets started. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
All right, time for us to put a touchdown on the board
Are
here.
the Rams to take over. They've gone 2 months without a loss, 8 straight wins for them, and they've got the lead here in this one as well, trying to make it 9 in a row. Goff will lead the Rams up here.
I really hate that
1st and
Jared
10
Goff's
at
X
their own
factor is a
26.
running ability. I have no idea why they gave him a running ability.
They'll start the third quarter here on the ground. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards. They've got the lead early here in the third quarter, and runs like that are how they established that lead in the first half.
I love the fact that you're using the word lead because they are leading from the front, pounding on the defense right now with the running game, and truly establishing themselves here in the second half.
8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short.
Pretty congested up in here.
Now a handoff here to his running back.
Or not.
And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory.
Davidson is just a
It's the
tank.
first down on
I
a
love
gain
him.
of 10. So in the Cardinal territory
Akers is
now,
my
it's
shifty
first
guy,
and
and
10
Davidson's my
at
tank.
the 45-yard line. From the shotgun, here's a give to Akers. And he's going to get stopped up quickly. Give him a yard down to the 43.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
They'll go again here with Akers.
Cam Akers, the ball carrier.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they are playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Super one.
Let's do this.
On third down, here's a run by
Oh,
Akers.
he reached it.
And he's going to have the first
He extended
down
the
yardage
arms.
to
He
the
got it.
35. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive.
Well, partner, what do you think? Might have been 4-down territory if they didn't pick it up, but...
Yeah, it's a moot point now. I was curious, so if they didn't get it there, would they have gone for it? I guess we'll never know.
Yeah, we didn't have to make that call, but I have a feeling both of us would have said, go for it.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later. And let's face it, you could do worse.
Ooh, Buda Baker almost picked me.
The safety, Buda Baker. there
Oh,
forced the
that would have been
incompletion.
ugly.
And that's a nice job.
That would have
there
been
because you
real
gotta play
ugly.
The ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties, and he's able to knock that one away.
Throwing on third, Goff. This one brought in by Jefferson. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 18. It's a first down, his 4th catch of the game after having 3 in the first half. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. And to give this time to the tailback.
Look at Davidson push.
And all the way
I
down
love it.
inside the 5 to the 4. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. And he he takes it across for a Rams touchdown. A great play there. His 9th touchdown of the season. And the Rams tack on to their advantage. That seemed pretty ideal there for the offense, Charles. You take a little bit of time off the clock.
Perfect. Okay. I am expecting them to throw a lot, but for right now, I'm going to be just in my base cover 2 defense.
Now a play fake here on first
Oh, yeah.
down. And the Rams got him. They bring him down. Aaron Donald has now recorded